Hello and welcome to Poliscoop 360. The headlines. Masango in South Kivu is now under MRDP Twirwaneho control. Education becomes political battleground for Kinshasa. 6 missing after mining accident in Lualaba. An Africa Mindset Reset Forum takes place in Kigali. Rwanda and NBA Africa on Africa's opportunities. And Rwanda moves up the mining value chain. Rwanda wins mission over and Rwandan youth win hearts in China. We begin in South Kivu, where Masango is now under MRDP Twirwaneho. We turn to our reporter Lydia for more on this.
The village of Masango in the Bijombu groupment on the Uvira highlands is today reported to be under the control of the elements of MRDP Twirwaneho following intense fighting with several armed groups and forces present in the area. For the Banyamulenge community, this development goes far beyond a simple change of territorial control. Masango is also a symbol of a long period of fear, abductions, ransom demands, displacement, and cattle looting, particularly painful between 2019 and 2022. The name Masango remains associated in the memory of many Banyamulenge families with relatives who were abducted and cattle that were taken away. The recapture of the village is therefore seen by some as a culmination of years of suffering and as a return to a land that had become synonymous with trauma. Beyond the weapons and the fighting, Masango above all tells the story of a population that says it lived for years in fear. For those who experienced the period, the takeover of the village is not merely military, it also carries a powerful dimension of collective memory. Masango today therefore remains much more than a point of the map of Uvira. It is a symbol of an old suffering whose memory continues to shape life in the highlands. This is Lydia reporting for the Poliscoop from Goma.
Education in eastern DRC has become Kinshasa's latest political battleground. Herbert has the details.
Education has become a political battleground by refusing to recognize schools in the liberated zones and cutting the pay of some teachers. Kinshasa crossed a line. The AFC M23's answer, read by Delan Kimbolungu, was swift. The movement declares these measures null and void. It recalls a simple principle. The right to education is guaranteed by the Constitution in Articles 42, 43 and 45. On the ground, classes are not stopping. Substitution mechanisms are already running, and the movement pledges to support the discriminated staff. The message to students is clear. No academic year will be sacrificed. In the East, people are taking charge of themselves.
Now to Kigali, where the Africa Mindset Reset Forum has brought together thousands from across the continent. Let's take a look.
These days, Kigali is the capital of ideas. The city is hosting the Africa Mindset Reset Forum. More than 1,500 people in the room, more than 4,000 more connected from across the continent and beyond. The goal is clear: to change the mindsets. Africa needs to shape its own future. From Pan-Africanism to Meta-Africanism, the debates challenge old certainties. On the sidelines, President Paul Kagame received several leading figures. AFCFTA Secretary General Wamkele Mene, Namibia's former First Lady Monica Gengos, and South Africa's former President Thabo Mbeki. At the heart of the talks is trade, youth empowerment, and governance.
Still in Kigali, Rwanda and NBA Africa are highlighting the opportunities in aviation and sport. Here's more.
The Kigali Forum is also about voices that stand out, that of Yvonne Makolo, CEO of Rwandair. She explains plainly why air tickets are expensive and how hard it is to run an airline in Africa, and that of Claire Akamanzi, head of NBA Africa. For her, sports is neither mere talent nor recreation. It is an economy, a real industry able to create jobs and wealth. Two perspectives, one conviction that Africa must think big.
In mining, Rwanda is moving up the value chain, with Trinity Metals becoming a key tungsten supplier. Herbert has more on this.
Rwanda's mineral wealth is drawing attention as far as Washington. Trinity Metals is positioning itself as a key tungsten supplier to the United States and its allies, a strategic metal vital to industry and defense. Its chairman, Sean McCormick, highlights responsible mining and Rwanda's deep transformation. In a sector long marked by opacity, Kigali wants to embody another path, traceability and added value.
Now to technology, where Rwanda has won the first season of Mission Nova. Here is our reporter.
35 young people, 6 countries, 36 challenges. That is the stage of Mission Nova, the first Pan-African technology reality show. And at the end of the journey, Rwanda comes out on top. The Rwandan team earns the title of Ship Commander. 3D modeling, artificial intelligence, connected devices. Nothing stood in their way. But their most striking weapon was composure, the ability to stay clear-headed under pressure. A win that sends a strong signal. African youth are skilled, disciplined, and united.
We close on a lighter note with the Rwandan youth group winning over audiences in China through Mandarin. Our reporter brings us the story.
They come from the hills of Rwanda, yet they sing in Mandarin. The Rwandan youth group was born in 2019 out of a love for Chinese culture. Since then, more than 1,000 videos and 10 million followers. In China, audiences see them as an unexpected window into Rwanda. At home, they embody a youth open to the world. Between Kigali and Beijing, music has built a bridge.
That's your bulletin for today. Stay with us for more developments as they come.